the KRS 58 Bandit was given to Season Pass owners for free in the Phase 2 Yukon DLC. Here are the pros and cons of the Russian 8-wheeler. For a while, the SnowRunner gods bestowed upon us Scout after Scout until Phase 2 came along. Now we've got big trucks coming out of our ears, and the most epic of them all is the KRS 58 Bandit, a freebie to all who buy the Season Pass. It's based on a P8WD GEOLKOM, I don't know, reads like a number plate, with a PAZ bus body stuck to a stretched GAZ-66 frame, plus hints of some other Russian trucks. With the Tega balloons and nothing on the back, it looks like it should live on the moon. Being Russian, the Bandit is well equipped for taking the scenic route. All-wheel drive and diff lock always on, and its 8x8 powertrain can handle most terrain. Although watch out for wheel spin, as it can dig itself into trouble and make generally less satisfying progress. All that rubber and suspension travel means it likes to bounce, like that ridiculous toy some of us had as a kid. You can rectify this by using the off-road UOD 1 or 2 tyres, which is not a bad idea in really muddy areas. However, you end up being more likely to tip over. This is especially true if you fit the KRS 58 Bandit's USP, which is a medium crane. In case you're unsure what that is, it's a crane somewhere between small and large. Usage-wise, it can lift medium-sized things without hindering its frame add-on potential, although these stabilizers need to be down, and avoid overextending the arm unless you want to tip over. Again.
Blue, blue is my truck. Sometimes it gets stuck.
Being able to use said crane with a sideboard or flatbed and trailer is handy too, although some trailers sit so close to the bed that oversteer and turning become an issue. Still, you can lift up and pack a Khan loaf on the back for scouting operations, especially with the essential roof rack on top. Yes, with just 155 litres of fuel as standard, you really want this add-on. That extra 140 litres of liquid gold makes it competitive with other trucks, whereas without, it's worse than the ANK MK38 in terms of range, despite not being the thirstiest truck of its size. You can actually fulfill just about every role with the KRS, in fact, thanks to myriad add-ons. All the saddles, all the beds, maintenance frame, fuel tank, van body, seismic vibrator, lol. It's just the big crane and metal detector that's missing, making it competitive with the mighty Azov 73210. Hell, the ability to now pack trucks on trailers means the KRS 58 Bandit makes a reasonable mobile base too, if you have the patience to keep it upright. Less can be said of the customization variety, as you can only change your rim style, front bumper, and the multitude of lights and horns can clash with the roof rack add-on. At least you get 5 pattern paint jobs in case you want that 80s shell suit look. Sexy. Now, I'm usually a big advocate of the high-range gearbox, however in Bandit land you can benefit from having extra weight over the wheels to increase traction. In this instance, or even unladen, the 3 low-range gears can help make smoother and more consistent progress. As for race suspension, there's currently no option, although the front overhang is basically non-existent when compared with an Azov or Kolob, while it sits high enough off the floor to avoid getting grounded. No, not the getting told to go to your room and can't go out grounded. Some cool things to note. I like that the jacket in the back, Nico Bellic's allegedly, moves depending on the angle of the truck, although it doesn't hang down when the truck is on its roof, sadly. I also like that the roof add-on kit moves about as you drive along. It also does so on other trucks, but I thought it's worth mentioning. For a while I really thought the KRS 58 Bandit was going to steal my heart, and in many ways it's become a go-to in the Tribe fleet. It's versatile, speedy, and powerful enough that there is little it cannot do. Yet the fact it can be so capable only highlights its wheel spin and stability shortcomings, 2 things that allow the Azov 73210 to trundle past like the tortoise versus the hare. Even the Tega King is more consistent despite the fact that it, or its balloon tyres, were nerfed, or mud made more difficult to get through. I wish the devs were more transparent about game balance changes. Anyway, some will love the yin and yang, hot and cold, good and evil nature of the KRS 58 Bandit. Some will find it tedious, Yet despite this, it's still far superior to most trucks. Learn to put up with its quirks and it can be a blast. Just don't get caught in the explosion. Whichever side you're on, I think it's worth celebrating the fact that the Bandit at least adds some gameplay colour to my favourite truck delivery simulator, and that it's as versatile as a Swiss Army knife. The fact it's free to season pass owners is the brandy on the Christmas cake, so there's every reason to give it a go, unless of course you're still without the full SnowRunner DLC experience, in which case I hope Santa helps you out. And that's it for my KRS 58 Bandit review. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe and like to support the channel, join the Discord, and or check out some of my fine merchandise. It all helps keep the ATribeCalledCars dream alive. I shall see you in the next video. Keep eating those vegetables. Take care. Bye.